He already thinks that we're rich out here living our best lives. We are rich in love. Goals, goals, goals. What's up, guys? I'm really excited about today's video because it is a millennial slang term. I'm telling you guys, I am trying my best to keep up with all these new Gen Z, Generation Alpha, whatever you have. Kids these days keep on coming up with on the daily. Go back and watch that if you don't know what that means. There you go. I'm trying to keep up with them, but you know, it's hard.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the rent.
It's hard out here in these streets. Every day it's like a new word, but this word that I'm teaching you all today is near and dear to my heart. It is a millennial slang term. It is one that I, as a millennial, know because I've used this so many times. I literally use this like at least once or twice a week, probably even more. I use this a lot. One, like I said, I'm a millennial and it's a millennial slang term, so it's comfortable for me to say this because I grew up saying this. Two, it just seems that these days everything is goals. Yes, that's today's slang term, goals. Goals, all right? Now, what does goals mean? Well, goals is just a slang term that we use when describing something desirable. We say it like this: goals, goals, goals. It's not like goals. It's like for soccer or whatever. It's just goals. We just say goals, goals, goals. And it's just a slang term that we use when we want to describe something that's desirable. I'm saying that I use this a lot because it seems like everything is goals for me these days. When I see someone and they just bought their new house and they're moving in and they're like, oh, got the keys to my new house, and they take their little cute photo with their husband or their wife and their family. Maybe they have a dog, maybe they have a couple kids and they have their cute little photo in their new home. I'm like, goals, goals, because I want to be like that as well. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I want to also experience that in my life at least once. But the housing market in America, I don't know if that's going to ever happen. It's supposed to be going down. We'll see. But for the time being, it's just a dream. It's goals. Or I see a friend post on social media that they got a job, a new job. Maybe they got a promotion or something and they're making 6 figures or more. And I'm like, wow.
Wow. Fantastic, baby.
This person, they're doing amazing. Their life is going so well. Goals. Or I see someone who has set up their retirement plan and their IRA Roth like I did last year, and they're actually able to contribute a lot, and I'm like, wow, goals. I have 2 kids that take most of my money, and I'm like, I can't contribute that much, and I'm probably going to be working until I'm 80 years old.
Are you mental?
But good for you, my friend, my fellow 30-something-year-old, my fellow millennial who has their life together and is contributing to their retirement plan every month. That's what I should be doing. I just look back and I'm like, goals. That's all I say, because I have so many things that I look in life and I'm like, wow, that must be nice. But you know, I'm not making this video to complain about everything that I don't have. I am very grateful that I have a lot of things. And I was explaining to my son the other day, he thinks like we're rich, and I'm like, yo, we are barely middle class here in America. We are heads above the water, on our tippy toes, middle class. We're about to drown. Like one bad thing happens and we not middle class anymore, little boy. But he thinks we're rich, and I'm like, you know what? I can understand why you think we're rich. We have a roof over our heads. We have food in our fridge, in our pantries. You have toys to play with, electronics. We have nice things. So yeah, I can understand why you think that we're rich, but boy, we are not rich. We are middle class. For him, he's not even 10 years old yet, so he has like a different perspective on life. He looks at life a lot differently than how I, as an adult, a millennial, look at life. So his goals are going to be way different than what I see as goals. He already thinks that we're rich out here living our best lives, but obviously that's not the case. I'm just like, oh yeah, you know what? We are rich in love. And I'm not going to come on here and complain. Like I said, this is not a video of me complaining. I know there are tons of people in the world that have it way worse than I, and I'm super grateful for the things that I do have. But of course, it's human nature to want what's best, to want more, to want to climb the corporate ladder, or want to be financially stable, or want to buy a house, or, you know, these things are just human nature, things that we want to check off our list. You know, it's kind of like you're born and you have your whole life to live, and society kind of gives us this list of things that we're supposed to accomplish before we die. And some of them are buying a house, having kids, buying your car, being successful, being financially stable, setting up a retirement plan so that you can actually retire one day and not work until the day you die. Those are the kind of things that are on the list. These are just goals. My story for you is a few years ago, I think it was 2020, which I know everybody's getting PTSD when I say 2020. I have it too. Nobody can say 2020 or the numbers 2020. I can't see them anywhere without having like PTSD flashbacks of the pandemic. Bear with me here. I'm sorry if I put you guys in an awkward position right now where you're like, please don't say anything about 2020. I know, I'm in the same boat. I don't like mentioning it. One good thing did happen in 2020. I was able to save a lot of money that year. We were locked in our houses, you guys. We weren't able to do anything. We weren't able to go outside. I was able to save up a lot of money. When I look back, a lot of times I think of other people and their accomplishments and I say, wow, goals. But this year, 2024, I am looking back at my old self in 2020. Yes, the circumstances were a lot different. I definitely do not want to go back to 2020. If you lock me in this house one more time, I may go crazy, you guys. I'm gonna start another YouTube channel of how Carly went crazy if we have another pandemic and I'm locked in this house again. But for right now, when I look back at 2020 and my financial stability in 2020, I'm thinking, wow, goals. Now, yes, if you were living here in America, we did get these things called stimulus checks that the president was oh so generous to give us during 2020 and I think maybe 2021 as well. So that helped out a lot, but also not going out to eat because you couldn't helped out a lot, or not using your gas every day to go to work helped out a lot. Not having to pay for childcare because the schools are closed or it's online learning helped out a lot. Like I was able to save a lot of money that year. Not just me, my husband and I together. We're like a team, you know. We were able to save a lot of money that year. As I made my New Year's resolutions for this year, I want to create a savings like I had in 2020 because my savings grew and grew and grew and grew. And my whole family, we were able to move to South Korea in 2021 because of the savings that we saved in 2020. Like we saved a lot of money and I moved my entire family to another country, lived off of that money, and was able to move them back to America with that same money. Like, it was nice. So I want to do that again. I want to see if I can try to do that again. So right now, that's goals for me. Just having a savings account, putting money in my retirement, trying to buy a house. These things are goals. Now, also, I'm not going to leave you hanging here. I know it's already been like 9 minutes and I'm talking about goals, low-key a little bit complaining about my life. I don't mean it to be a video of me complaining. I know a little bit, maybe I am, but you can use this slang term on a smaller scale as well. I go to the gym, I work out. Do I look like I work out? No. I know. Every day I'm like, Lord, please one day, I'm working towards it. One day I'm gonna look like I actually work out too. Right now, I don't look like I work out. I've been working out for 5 years. I still look like I'm a newbie. Today, January 1st, at the time of this recording, January 1st, I went into the gym. A lot of newbies there, obviously. It's January 1st, everybody on their health journey. And I was there at the gym yesterday too, December 31st. I was there. Still some people, but not a lot. This year, today, a lot of people. A lot of them, I'm like, we look the same. But yet, they're over here lifting 5 pounds. I'm over here with like 700 pounds. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty beast when it comes to legs, you guys. I can press like over 700 pounds on my legs. I know. It's pretty cool. So the best I can do, because I'm not gonna lie, I took a couple weeks off for the holidays and I'm weak again. So today I was like, let me not do the maximum weight that I usually do. Let me go down a little bit. But still, people looking at me and I'm like, I'm not new here. Even though I look like I'm new here, I have been strength training and weightlifting for 5 years. Please believe me. And then they're looking like, oh, she kind of knows what she's doing. Yes, I know. I do know what I'm doing. Even though it doesn't look like I know what I'm doing, I know a thing or two. I know a thing or two here. Goals for me can be when I look at somebody else in the gym and they just have like a very good physique, or maybe their form of them working out is very nice. And I'm like, wow, goals. Like I want to be like them. Like, I want to look like that, or I want to be able to train like that. I want that kind of stamina. I want to be able to be that motivated, that dedicated. You know, I look at them and I can just tell, like, wow, they're doing everything right when it comes to fitness goals. Or yesterday, I saw this girl, her makeup was freaking gorgeous. And I was like, wow, goals. Like doing my makeup like that. It doesn't have to be this extravagant goal of buying a house or starting a retirement plan or whatever. It can just be a little goal like, man, that girl's makeup is on point. It's beautiful. Goals. You can use this slang term many different ways. So don't think like you only have to use this for like this lifelong goal that you want to accomplish. No, literally you can use it in many different ways. I can see something on the rack, this jacket. You know what, this jacket that I'm wearing right now, I'm pretty proud of it. It's really cute, right? And I used to have one a long time ago that looked similar when I was in Korea, but then I washed it incorrectly because I didn't know what I was doing because I was like 20 years old. I didn't know how to wash clothes well, and it ruined it. But this one I'm going to take good care of. But you know why? I got this on sale because when I first saw it, it was way too expensive, and I saw it on the model and I was like, goals. So cute. And her whole outfit was just so cute, the way she styled it, and I was like, wow, goals. I thought that in my head. Then Black Friday goes around, it goes really on sale, and I'm like, my goals shall come to life, and I bought it. It was still a little bit too expensive.
Don't tell my husband.
But I got it, and now it's cute. And you know what? Goal checked off. See, this slang, it can be used for many different things. That's all I'm trying to get across to you guys. It doesn't have to be a lifelong goal. A short-term goal. It could be anything that you think is cute, anything that you think is like really nice or desirable. Just boom, goals. So I hope you guys have a better understanding of the slang term goals. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next video.